My microphone's not on. I got some stuff. I got some stuff fixed. The camera, sweet. I like that camera better. Pretty funky. It's weird when, as far as you know, you've done nothing and stuff just stops working. So I went through some rigmarole. That IV cam, which is using my iPhone camera, which is the best ever. It launches when you run it. It says run this as administrator, and you say yes. And I've never had issues with that. And I've uninstalled, reinstalled it, and then said, well, let me just try right-clicking on it and run it as administrator. Lo and behold, that freaking worked, and that's never been an issue before. That's one. Two, Pretzel Rocks got their crap together and fixed their service that wasn't working for 2 days, so I like that. They have a better selection of music on Pretzel Rocks than Stream Beats, which I use temporarily. I have to unsubscribe from them. Can't forget to not do that. Or when I move this way, I disappear. That's my microphone's right there. I could probably move that a little bit, maybe. Fix that. Yeah, maybe a little. Anyway, we'll play some more Pantheon on the champion server. I got a level 8 Shaman now. Dinged a few times yesterday. That was cool. Actually, yeah, 3 levels yesterday. 3 or 4? 4. I think I was 4 at the beginning yesterday. So anyway, 8 good, 10 better. I'll try and do that at some point. The big thing is, in about 1 hour, Pantheon has an early access trailer that's going to release, and we're going to watch it here, and I'm going to react to it. I'm pretty excited about early access. We'll just, we'll check that out as it happens. That'll be fun, I think. It'll be fun for me. Let me turn some game sound on. Let's see. Is that good? Let me see. Probably fine. All right. Might just try to make some stuff today. I need some armor. Before I go to spiders, I'd love to have at least a tier 1 set of leather armor, like this dude's wearing. I don't know if his is tier 1, but it looks, I don't know, better or worse. It's different. Anyway, they're wearing different stuff. Let me try to do that. Well, let me turn that guy on. Hey. Bam. Bam. You're like, turn on what? Oh, let me get rid of that frame too. That's goofy when I don't have the when I have the background removal on. Blam. Better or worse? Let me UI volume is high. It seems. What do I have in my bags? Not a lot. How many people are playing today? Keep forgetting that I switched my auto run keys, my mouse button, middle mouse button. Ooh. Oh, like 85 people on a, what is today? Is it Thursday? I don't even know. I don't need to know what days it is anymore. Let's see. Guess I could check on that. I don't want to move that though. What's interesting also now is I'm clicking on my screen. If you were watching me yesterday, and there's not very many people watching right now, but yesterday, and this has been a kind of in Pantheon, which it's probably a Unity thing. When I would click off the screen, you wouldn't hear the volume anymore. But now I'm on my other screen, clicking on stuff, and you can still hear the volume. What is up with that? I did nothing to change that. Yeah, it's Thursday. Took me that long to figure it out. Anyway, my mind is in 4 different places at once. All right. I wonder if it's... Let me try something. This has been a problem. My camera's probably going to freeze. Let's test it. Let's see what it does with high. It doesn't look like it's freezing anymore on high settings. Interesting. Head scratchers. Head scratchers. I think it's AI's fault. There's some AI crap going on. Yeah. It's a little stuttery, it looks like. A little laggy. So I might just leave it on medium. Just so I don't look weird. How many pelts do I have? 29. It's not enough. And 12 battered snake skins. A bunch of maple logs. Well, let's put these guys over here. Selling this crap. Don't think I need those cloth bolts, but we'll just grab them just in case. He does have some, quite a bit of skilling he needs to do. It's a she. Outfitting needs to be at least 18. We're gotta try and max it out. And tailoring, it's only 2. She hasn't done crap. Hey, I've been busy doing other stuff. We're gonna have to do some serious farming of mats, which is super exciting. But you gotta do what you gotta do. Move this guy. I don't know if I need to move it. I'll just leave it there. Huh? You guys don't care. What cloth request I have? Did that other thing? Fine. Fine. Is that low quality? Yeah, didn't need it. Whatevs. Hey, it's Fire. What's happening? Thanks. Appreciate that. Yeah, I bet you are. I'll be there. Looking forward to it. 50 minutes remaining. Thanks for stopping by. We'll be checking it out right here. We're pretty excited. Watch the VOD for the critiques. There won't be any critiques. We're pretty friendly here. Hey, Ani 06? Man, these guys challenge me with these names sometimes. So, Pantheon has a early access trailer on YouTube in 49 minutes. And we're gonna watch it here. So they're gonna give us the skinny on early access. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is officially releasing in early access this December 2024. Check out everything we've planned for the release and beyond. So we're going to play it live right here. But you can watch it on their YouTube channel. Let's see. Pantheon Rise of the Fallen. But you're welcome to hang out with me as I react to it with the big, probably, what? I mean, those of us that have been testing it, supporters, champions, VIPs, we kind of knew a little bit ahead of time. We knew certainly about early access, but this trailer will be exciting to see because, oops, I could have done more of those. Dadgummit. I'm just so giddy right now. And I think, I don't know, well, maybe they'll talk about this in the video. Let's see, the things they'll talk about is, there's an intro, and then early access, content, post early access, and an outro. I'm curious if they'll talk about what it's going to cost people to get into early access. I suspect, I don't know if I've heard this officially, it'll be just like buy a copy of the game, you're in. No subscription. So we'll see. Maybe they'll talk about that. I hope they will. But we'll just have to wait and see. Dang it. In 47 minutes. Tell all your friends to watch it here. That is a good question. I don't know that they're going to do a whole bunch of modeling changes. I mean, some of the stuff I've seen that's coming NPC wise, it looks pretty good. I think there's going to be some, at character creation right now, you can't do anything to your toon. I believe that will change. I think they're pretty set on this painted style of graphics. And I was not a big fan when that happened because there was years of content of a whole different style that really got me interested in the game. Two things, that plus, a social kind of more EQ style of MMO play. But so something happened. I had a beta pledge at the time, so I wasn't even going to get a chance to play until they went into some beta phase, which actually never happened and isn't going to happen now. But a couple things happened, and then they said, well, we're going to let people play 24/7, but we do have this graphic style change. And I think they announced the graphic style change first, showed some examples. I was like, blah, not a fan. But since I can play 24/7, I'm going to give it a shot and see how the gameplay is. The graphics over a pretty short period of time have kind of grown on me. I mean, it is their, trying to create a style and look of the game that's different for sure. There's been, two sides of people who, yeah, that's cool, I like it. And others are like, yeah, I absolutely hate it, but I'm still playing the game. And I'm in that camp. I've still obviously been playing the game for well over a year. And I've said this before. There's not too many games that I think about playing when I'm not playing it, and this is one of them. So the graphics to me have kind of taken a back seat to, gameplay. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I think a lot of people are that way. And I've, been in the forums and following it pretty closely, taking in what other people think and say about the game. And there's two camps. One is, I'm cool with graphics, and others are, have gotten over it. and still like playing the game. I don't know of anybody personally who just stopped when the graphics change happened. So, you know, well, it's hard to answer that question. Hey, Megabytes, thanks for the follow. Good morning. Anyway, I guess the real answer is I don't think it's going to change a lot. They do a whole lot of what they have done is lighting things, the game environment, like ambient sounds. The music is pretty well done. So all that stuff gets you kind of, immersed into it. And the graphics have just kind of, I'm aimlessly just wandering around here. I do have a plan. Anyway, short version, too long, didn't read. I doubt that there's going to be much changing of graphics. Tweaks here and there. They've done, I mean, if you were here, watch some of the videos from a while ago, probably a couple months. I mean, rock textures and stuff have changed. They were not even as good. New zones. Some of the like caves, like Halner's Cave, looking pretty sweet. Check some videos out of that. The Goblin Caves look pretty cool. So, graphics aren't everything, but I am one of those people that would have preferred something different. But end of the day, is it fun to play or is it not? If you can get over the graphics, and I have, doesn't even faze me. I don't even get into it and go, ugh. I mean, that's not my reaction. Well, I'm excited to play it. So they're doing something. They're doing something right. In my humble opinion. And there you go. Megabytes likes the graphics. I'm just glad it's not super cartoony because I stopped playing WoW. I couldn't play WoW very long because of that. I just could not get into that style. But would I go back and play EverQuest? I've tried. Recently. Probably within the last 3 or 4 months. And it makes me nauseous. So I don't play. This is a step. This is kind of in the middle of those two, I think. Nice. So you're a supporter. Did you get a buddy code? Or a different way? It doesn't really matter, but I'm excited for you. You get to play for a week. And then in December, sometime in December, you get to play 24/7. Yeah, I think the supporters play on Haven Song, and I think VR makes kind of game time decisions about how many servers are going to be based on how many people are playing. I mean, literally on a Thursday morning, there are almost 100 people playing today, and that's on the champion server. And it looked like the VIP server was, because when you pick a server, you can see the VIP server is Avendir, I think. I'm old, I forget stuff. But currently the champion server is Haven Song, and they may open up more servers if the population requires it. But I'm currently playing on Haven Song, the champion server. I think it's Avendir. Anybody out there watching? No? It was literally 10 minutes ago, or let's see, 30 minutes ago when I logged in. It's Avendir, I'm pretty sure, is the VIP server. And they do get separated, so like the VIPs can't come over here with their level 30 characters. They would have to start. They can play on it, Haven Song, the champion and supporter server, but they have to have a tune created on that server. You can't cross servers with the same tune. However, let's say 1,000 people are playing tomorrow on the champion, or Saturday, I guess it is. Yeah, that's you said tomorrow? It's actually Saturday, right, Megabytes? Which is, for me, 2 days from now. Saturday morning at probably 10 a.m. So if they create other servers, there will be like champion and supporter specific servers and VIP specific servers. It's kind of why I try to come over on the champion servers when they open up, because a lot more people are in. That was the case a few weeks ago, right before the last wipe, and mainly because VIPs weren't. There were a whole bunch that were like, well, the wipe's coming, I'm going to take some time off and wait for that to happen. So you'd go to the VIP server and there'd be like 5 people on. And then the champion servers had 100, so anyway. Cool, yeah, Saturday morning. They sometimes open them up early, like champions, but you can't bank on this. I think normally it's 10 a.m. Central, 9 a.m. Eastern. I might have that wrong. I think it's 10 a.m. Pacific, so it's... just don't listen to me. Just be watching. It's usually 11 a.m. my time, which is Mountain Standard Time. So figure out the other time zones from that. But they usually post in the Discord when that's happening. It's too early for me to do all that kind of stuff. Not had enough. Sweet! There's not too many of us in the mountain. Oh, I am 60 miles away from you. I bet you'll guess where that is. Yeah, we're neighbors. That's awesome. Yep. I'm in the Springs. The second largest city in Colorado. My son lives up in Denver. What was my plan? How much time do we got? 36 minutes until the big reveal. My plan was I need a bunch of skins. Let's go here, I guess. Actually, what I should do is kill wolves, because I need pelts as well. Yep, I'm an OG. I've been living here all my life. Born and raised. Even rode horses when I was a kid. Lived on a ranch. Fed pigs. Killed chickens. Collected eggs. Ran from goats. Angry. Yeah, there's not too many. I don't run into too many, that's for sure. I'm sure there's more than I know. I think, I used to follow this streamer. I don't much anymore. Crap. I'm not going to remember his name. He's a big time, though. But I think he also lives either in Denver or close. Yeah. I have a Nuggets hat. All my Denver Bronco hats are kind of crappy, so I don't usually wear those. I'm not going to invest in any Denver Broncos gear until they get their crap together. I'm excited about the possibilities. I think their quarterback is going to be pretty good. He's just green. Needs some time. But we'll stop talking sports. Yeah. As far as rookies, first time ever playing in the NFL, I don't think he did too bad, but I kind of expected, they're paying a big price for the Russell Wilson deal, and I don't think they're going to have a very good caliber of players for a while. It's like the last several years they've been rebuilding. Yeah. Yeah, they're going to have a hard time getting and or keeping people, I think, because of that. They're going to have money problems. And the Rockies, I don't know. I don't really watch them anymore. Uh, I still root for them, but I used to watch them quite a bit. But when they, just never in it here for the last few years, you're like, I'll wait till they get gooder. This sports moment brought to you by Megabytes. I will say one last thing. So my wife really grew up in Pittsburgh. She left Pittsburgh when she was 9 and came here. But her whole family's Pittsburgh Steelers fans. And they're my second favorite team and were even before we got married or even started dating. I mean, as a kid, they were probably my second favorite team. But so I was giving her crap the other day, and I call them Pittsburgh. I said, Pittsburgh's winning. Pittsburgh won. She likes it when I do that. Like is probably exaggerated a little bit. Is that on, you still playing on Root Sports? Is that where you're streaming it from? Or watching it via stream from there? That's kind of what has ticked me off is those channels, both the Nuggets and Rockies, unless they're like nationally televised games, I don't get to see them because my provider doesn't have Root or Altitude. I have found a service that has them both though, but I'm a little concerned that it's a little sketchy. And I'm paying for it from what appears to be a legit company, but I have my concerns. Anyway. Food, that'd be good. I always forget that part. Oh, really? Interesting. Shows you how much I've been paying attention to them. But I haven't been able to watch them. And they're not getting very many nationally televised games because they suck. Anyway, I haven't been able to watch them for a while, so I haven't really been paying attention. But Altitude does still carry that. Network is owned by the guy who owns the Nuggets, and does he own the Rockies too? Anyway, they were, as far as I know, they're still covering like the Nuggets games. But you can't, I think DirecTV has them, but Comcast does not, because they got kind of in a fight, and Altitude was like, we're out. A money fight, contract fight, anyway. Yeah, that's a bunch just to watch. It's a lot of money just to watch. They have other content, but I think most people would be watching it for that specific reason, right? Like I'm not. I remember they used to have like some things that were kind of cool, like pool and like shooting pool, bowling. But I watch that maybe twice a year. No low quality pelts yet? What the? Probably in the wrong spot for that. How much time? 28 minutes. The ticker's running slower. Oh, that wasn't helpful at all, but whatever. Oh, the streamer I was thinking of just popped in my head. Summit1G. I think he lives in the Denver area. I believe. I used to watch him just to see games I might be interested in playing. So I like to watch gameplay first. That's how I got into Twitch. Was like, where can I see? Ooh, Forest Dweller. We don't want him. He'll rip our face off. See what the gameplay's like, you know? Because you can watch videos and some of them are pretty hyped up, and you're like, is that really how it goes? Anyway, Corpse Twister, what's going on? I'm just mulling around, you know, harvesting crap, trying to make me some tier 1 leather armor eventually. And we're waiting for the early access trailer to launch on YouTube in 26 minutes. And I'm gonna watch it here. I'm gonna go make some popcorn. It's only about 4.5 minutes long. I'm not focusing very well on getting pelts. I need a bunch of them. Crap. Yeah, it used to not be actually, but they made some changes before this last season started, I think. Or in some patches where, yeah, the tier 1 armor is in some cases like 1 AC better per item. Sometimes it's more than that. I'm gonna find out because this, let's see, I got notes here. I think the tier 1 chest piece is 14 armor. Gloves, maybe 10. It's been a little bit since I made that stuff, so I can't remember well, but I did write it down. It is better, though, to answer your question. Which is good, because crafting should matter. Yeah. I mean, I can't with this character currently because she needs skill. I know how to do it. I just need to get the materials and get my skill up by crafting a bunch of crappy things I won't need, like in most MMOs. Let's go up this hill. Yeah, tier 1, let me pull that up. Tier 1 leather and cloth is all pretty easy. The hardest part is you need to just get your tailoring skill up and outfitting skill. So, and as you make like the beginning pieces, you can keep making those to get your skill up for sure. Something stuck in my throat. Let me see. And money for the schematics, which for the tier 1 stuff, they're about silver and 30 copper per schematic. You need 7 of them. You can start crafting like the crude tattered leather belt at adventure level 1, skill rank required 1 in tailoring. And that's the thing, is that your crafting, the amount of skill you can get is dependent on your adventure level. So like to craft the crude tunic, which is the last piece. Oh, I don't have that there because you get that. Hang on. Do you get the? I have down here that you get the crude tunic as a quest from the clothier. I don't know if that's still true. They may have changed that. But anyway, so let's say the last piece is crude shoes, which is you need skill rank. You need 24 skill in tailoring. So you need to be level 8. So at level 8, I can craft the whole set, which is why I was trying to get to 8 last night. Was that the Forest Dweller? I'm sure it was. I'm not going to mess with him. Anyway. Yeah, it's leather only. And the reinforced armor is like the tier 1 armor that like Pally's, Cleric, those types can wear. But yeah, the Shaman's leather only. Kind of a bummer. Currently, there are no restrictions, megabytes on. You can do them all, but there will be eventually, and that's just open for testing. And one of the kind of more recent changes has been you're dependent on other professions to do certain things. So, like we were talking about the like reinforced armor, it's actually chain, or it's leather reinforced with like chain or metal or whatever. That's actually an armor skill, but you need a leather worker with the appropriate skill to make certain things for you to do it. So yeah, they're all kind of interdependent on each other. So when it gets down to you're stuck to one profession, which I don't know if that'll be in early access or much later, it's going to be kind of a bummer. You either have to have alts or, whatever, or pay people to do it, make friends. Yeah, I like it. I like it too. But currently, you can do them all. When's this thing happening? 18 minutes. I'm excited to see it. The early access trailer video. I was coming over here somewhere. Yeah. Well, if you stop taking my jute, I'll stop taking your ore. I'll save some for you. Yeah, I think the other day I was watching you and I was like, we were right in the same area and I was like, hey, get off my jeep. It's mine. It's all mine. I still wish they would have kept it named hemp. I don't know why they changed it. They never said. Certainly, you know, nobody was offended by hemp. There's all kinds of cool stuff made with hemp. You don't have to smoke it. How about auto attack? That would be nice. I have no idea what I just did. Some emotes in the Pantheon YouTube channel. There's a bunch of people waiting. Let's see how many. I gotta move that. Mm, 49. That's a little bit. Hey. Ragapus is guarding a huge Asherite ore deposit. Uh-oh. I should wait and kill this guy first. So they're gonna team up on me. He might be too close. Oh, we're good. It's in 13 minutes. "13 minutes remaining." I probably should bio and stuff so we don't have any accidents while I'm watching it. I'll do that real quick here after we kill this. Harvest that ore. And I'll take a really quick break. as quick as I can. Hopefully not die here. That would really suck if I did. It's possible. It's possible. That's not going to help me. Oh, good, he's running. Whew! That was close. Almost made a big mistake. Pally's cool. I like playing him. At level 4, you get your own heal, and you can pretty much, you know, rule the world. I like him. And you get lay on hands right away, level 1. But you can only use it every 30 minutes, I think. I'm gonna get this huge Asherite ore before Corpse Twister gets it from me. Oh! It's huge! Yeah, but, you know, if you got a good healer like me, you never die. If you watched my stream yesterday, you'd know that's not true. But that was not my fault. You're pulling stuff when I didn't have any mana. Like, you don't go because the tank says he's ready. You go when the healer's ready. And if you screw that up, people die. It's not my fault. Anyway. All right, I'm going to move this guy over here. We're going to make sure that we can see it. Can I make that go full screen? I'd love to make it go full screen. I think I can make it go full screen. Let me do this. Blam. We'll hide that one. Report him. Am I missing something? Do I have to do like Chillin? No, that's search. I guess I could view this in full screen. I thought I could view this in full screen. I don't see options for that. Anyway. Why am I missing this? Help, chat. Help. F11. People. But I still don't see all this crap because it's YouTube, I guess. Anyway, it's fine. It's fine. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. Let's see, that's starting in 7 minutes. Holy crap! I gotta hurry. I'll be right back. Now, my question will be if that audio comes through. Check in here to see. So when I go to my audio sources, Edge is not letting me adjust the volume. So I'm hoping we'll hear it. Let's see if being in full screen matters. That's weird. Let me check this. Maybe, no, I got that set right. Maybe because there's no audio coming through right now. That could be it. Oops. 60 seconds remaining. Hey, is my camera not on? It is on. I don't see it. Oh, I just don't see it when that's in full screen. I got it. You guys can see it, though. Sorry, you can see it. Semi said, any idea how long it's supposed to be? Well, it shows you in the description, like 4 minutes, unless they're doing anything other than showing the video. Oh, yeah, let's see. I'm not getting sound. Why?
Coming
There we
together
go.
for real change. Your vote.
Skip that. I have that in 2 places, and then close that. Full screen, blammo. Are there multiple trailers? Oh, hey, it's gonna give me like an epileptic seizure.
We are thrilled to announce that Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is finally entering early access. Pantheon is a high fantasy MMORPG, but not the same casual game that you might be used to. Pantheon emphasizes challenge through tactical cooperation and connection with the player community around you as you progress through your own journey. The rewards are hard-won, the victories are sweet, but the defeats can also be brutal. And while you can try to face the challenges of Terminus by yourself, the heart and soul of Pantheon is when players join together and depend on one another to accomplish a common goal. This is the very best of the MMORPG genre in action. Now, it's been a long journey for Pantheon, and while we've faced our share of challenges, we are more committed than ever to delivering an amazing experience both inside and outside of the game. Supporting Pantheon is supporting a small independent studio that refuses to compromise its core tenets. This is a passionate team of gamers creating an MMORPG for other gamers. We'd like to share with you our early access plan, and there's a lot to cover. So let's dive right in. For us, early access is all about letting more people play Pantheon. We want to grow this already amazing community. This means revamping our monetization model, how we distribute the game, and making that overall experience much more streamlined. To make this happen, all current pledge packages will be retired before early access begins. This means if you want extra perks and cosmetics, if you want access to our current testing seasons leading up to EA, you've got a limited time to get them. In a few weeks, we'll unveil early access pricing. The base game, without any perks, will be more accessible than ever, available for a one-time box price for non-pledgers. At this point, we're not planning on charging a monthly subscription, but we'll revisit that topic as we approach full release. Before all that happens, check out the roadmap leading up to EA. It will showcase all the exciting content that you can expect and when. We want to emphasize that this is not a soft launch. Pantheon will still be in development during early access. This is about growing our audience, having more players testing and excited about the game that Pantheon is becoming. During early access, we're going to keep adding, we're going to keep polishing, we'll be listening to our players' feedback while we push Pantheon forward. So, what about content? What does early access include? On day 1 of early access, you'll have enough content to take you up to level 40. You'll be able to choose from 12 out of our 14 planned classes, 6 out of the 9 planned races, including basic character customization. You'll have 6 massive zones to explore. These filled with dungeons, rare spawns and rare loot, hidden treasure, new starting locations based on your character's race, a variety of NPCs and quests to discover, and more. Additionally, we have crafting professions working all the way to the current max level. We will have extreme climates and the ability to acclimate your character to those climates. We've improved the tactical combat experience and added several new, unique NPC behaviors and traits. We've also made improvements to the new player experience with better tutorial features, revamped quests to help you get your feet on the ground, guild support, and several other quality of life features. After Pantheon Early Access begins, our immediate focus will be on addressing any critical bugs and smoothing out the experience for our players. Once the dust is settled, you can expect a steady stream of updates similar to our current season's format, which will bring in new content and features regularly. This could be a new part of the world, new gameplay systems, a new class, a new race, or a bit of everything. We'll also have a quarterly roadmap starting in 2025, and in that roadmap, we'll break down what's to come in the future. This is the perfect time to remind you that any and all playable content will not be put behind a paywall during early access. You buy the game, and all the playable content during early access, including the full game at the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, will be available to you. After Pantheon's full 1.0 release, we'll carefully consider the best way to continue delivering new content and features to our players. Our journey to this point has been long and challenging, but we are incredibly proud of the progress that Pantheon has made over the past couple of years. Pantheon has thrived because of its amazing, passionate community, and we look forward to growing that community significantly during early access. We are truly grateful for your patience, your support, and all of the invaluable feedback that you've given us over the years. Our commitment to making Pantheon remains unwavering. As always, onward and upward, everyone. We cannot wait to see you in Terminus.
All right. There you have it. Sweet. Let's see what people are saying on the YouTube channel. Bunch of clapping, cheering. No mention of the website, eh? A keen eye. Yeah, well, probably would have been good, right? Here's cancel that. Here's our website. All right, that was cool. Key things for me is we'll know what that box price is within probably a couple weeks. Would have been nice to have that now and in that video, but hey, you know, pay the box price, you get to play. You get to play even including at launch, so that's cool. quarterly roadmap, love it. They've been doing good with seasons, so quarterly roadmap in 2025. The seasons they've never missed, to my memory, any season launch and stuff that was going to be in. Now they did have to go back and make some bug changes and all that, but then I expect that same thing to continue with the 2025 quarterly roadmap, which is fine because remember, early access is still going to be heavy testing and content, getting content out to people and testing it and then fixing those. So anyway, cool. Buy game, get the full game available to you and all its content, including at launch. Love it. All subs to be retired. I don't know when that time is. They mentioned it somewhere, but if you're interested in some of the perks that you get with subs, one of the things is you could do it now, but I think a lot of people are thinking, well, why would I do that? Well, just look at the perks, I guess, on their website and see if anything there makes you want to sub to the game. Including the fact that you would get buddy codes, and I think that's still through September, I believe. Check their website. I don't remember off the top of my head. Yeah, and he said in a few weeks we'll have our one-time, whatever our one-time box price will be. Not a soft launch! Exclamation, exclamation, exclamation. It's about growing the audience and still testing the game and getting it ready for a real launch anyway. Content up to level 40, 12 of the 14 classes, 6 of the 9 races. All cool. I think he said 6 zones. You saw it as well as I did. I'm excited about it. I think it's going to be good. We'll see. You never know how it's going to go till you see how it's going to go. You just have to wait and see anyway. I thought I could do full screen there, and once the video starts, you can do it. So I was looking for it early anyway. Yeah, there will be. Chris Joppa Perkins is big time against cash shops. Now, I don't think that they've excluded the options, or I've heard discussions, at least in the VIP channels, about options of what you could do, as long as it's not pay to win. Do you want to look cooler and buy a garment from a cash shop? That's a possibility, but Perkins Joppa is not a fan. I'm not really either, but if it doesn't, if the decision is, well, we got to at some point make a decision to either do that or there's not going to be a game anymore, I think they would be very careful about how that was implemented and that it wasn't, a kind of a pay to win sort of situation. Otherwise, it's a dead game in my opinion. Anyway, early access and the date, we don't know yet when in December. I don't think they'll know till they get real close, what they've been able to accomplish. That'd be cool if it was when Christmas break starts, the game's available, which is what other games have done, released right around Christmas time. All the kids can say, oh, can I just have $40 or whatever for Christmas to play this game? We'll see how it goes. Anyway, I think the video was good. Showed some good pieces. I'll rewatch it again. I was kind of had my head down and taking notes while he's talking, but I thought it was well done. Anyway, now I'm going to take a real break because I just, bioed real fast to get back. Now I need to refill the coffee cup and I'll continue my adventure. But anyway, thanks for watching that with me. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the video. Real interested in that. And, it's Fire VR. I'm sure we'll be interested. He's been hanging out in here last couple days. Told him I'd be watching it, hopefully with some viewers, and I think he'd be real interested in comments about the video and the plan. So if you have those, put them in chat. Also, don't forget that I multi-stream to YouTube, so if you go over there and subscribe and like videos, that would be awesome. Let me see if this works. Blam! So you can check it out there. That'd be cool. But, you know, up to you. I'm going to stream whether, you know, people do it or not. I just like to play games and let people watch them if they're interested in how they play. Yeah, I did too, Corpse Twister. I actually have 3 accounts. So 1K the first time, 750 the second time, $600 the third time. So I'm a big fan, obviously, and have been also have had my criticisms. So it's not like I'm one of those, that's just gonna be all giddy about everything VR does. They've made a bunch of mistakes, but I think what I've seen, especially with when season started, was a quick rollout of content that was surprising and cool. Anyway, yeah, it would have been enough for me too. Don't tell my wife. We put that on the secret card. Shh. No, she. I probably haven't told her. Thank goodness she's still working. Anyway. Yeah, and the rest of you out there, there's 6 other people. Comment on that video. I'd be interested to hear what people think about it, especially if you've never played the game before, if you're just kind of following. What's my phone number again? I'll give you mine. It's different than hers. Anyway. Yeah, that was cool. I liked you can see the passion that's cool, and sometimes it's going to be a lot, especially in a small indie team. There has to be a lot of passion there, and if the game kind of takes off and early access gets a bunch of people in it, then there's a little bit more funding from that to make things happen. Bring on, they let a bunch of people go mainly because they weren't working on things that were priorities, and still the kind of the plan, I think, to bring them back, but I think it'll all depend on how this plays out. But anyway. Yeah, I agree. Megabytes. Short, sweet, get to the point. I think sometimes when you do that, adding some detail, it'd be nice to have to know what the box price is going to be when you submit a video about early access. To hear still to be determined, maybe a little early announcing. I mean, I would like to have it right there. If people watch that short, sweet video, it's got, what am I going to pay? Is it going to be $30, $40, whatever? Would have been nice to have in that video, would have been my opinion. Because hopefully a bunch of people are going to see that, watch it, and then have to wait a couple weeks to know what's it going to cost me. But it's going to be a small, compared to what like Corpse Twister and VIPs have paid, and even champions, it's going to be, I think, pretty fair price. We'll see. I guess we can't say till we see it. But anyway, I liked it. Cool. I like the passion. Hopefully it gets people excited about it. Anyway. All right. Yeah, I'll take my break. I'll be back in like 4 or 5 minutes. If I'm not, just wait longer. And Pretzel Rocks is working. I'm so excited about that. They got their act together this morning early. Anyway, I'll be right back. Turn your microphone on, noob. We're back. I am going to... Oop, blam. Watch that video again, this time without taking notes. We gotta get through a commercial.
Now at McDonald's, get $1.39 any size soft drinks like a Coke or Sprite. Make every drop count.
We are thrilled to announce that Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is finally entering early access. Pantheon is a high fantasy MMORPG, but not the same casual game that you might be used to. Pantheon emphasizes challenge through tactical cooperation and connection with the player community around you as you progress through your own journey. The rewards are hard-won. The victories are sweet, but the defeats can also be brutal. And while you can try to face...
Oops, hang on. I messed that up.
Look, I'm a little late to the party, but Pantheon Rise of the
didn't wanna
Fallen
do
is
that.
going into early access
Nathan?
here in December.
We are thrilled
Hold
to
on.
announce that
I wanted to get rid of this screen and to press the wrong button. So it's not there. Blam.
Pantheon Rise of the Fallen is finally entering early access. Pantheon is a high fantasy MMORPG, but not the same casual game that you might be used to.
Live and
Pantheon
unscripted.
emphasizes challenge through tactical cooperation and connection with the player community around you as you progress through your own journey. The rewards are hard-won. The victories are sweet, but the defeats can also be brutal. And while you can try to face the challenges of Terminus by yourself, the heart and soul of Pantheon is when players join together and depend on one another to accomplish a common goal. This is the very best of the MMORPG genre in action. Now, it's been a long journey for Pantheon, and while we've faced our share of challenges, we are more committed than ever to delivering an amazing experience both inside and outside of the game. Supporting Pantheon is supporting a small independent studio that refuses to compromise its core tenets. This is a passionate team of gamers creating an MMORPG for other gamers. We'd like to share with you our early access plan, and there's a lot to cover. So let's dive right in. For us, early access is all about letting more people play Pantheon. We want to grow this already amazing community. This means revamping our monetization model,
Hey,
how we
Tyrion,
distribute
good morning.
the game, and making that overall experience much more streamlined. To make this happen, all current pledge packages will be retired before early access begins. This means if you want extra perks and cosmetics, if you want access to our current testing seasons leading up to EA, you've got a limited time to get them. In a few weeks, we'll unveil early access pricing. The base game, without any perks, will be more accessible than ever, available for a one-time box price for non-pledgers. At this point, we're not planning on charging a
Hey,
monthly
thanks for that
subscription,
gifted
but we'll
subs,
revisit that
Taryn. You're
topic
the
as we
best.
approach
Appreciate
full
that.
release. Before all that happens, check out the roadmap leading up to EA. It will showcase all the exciting content that you can expect and when. We want to emphasize that this is not a soft launch. Pantheon will still be in development during early access. This is about growing our audience, having more players testing and excited about the game that Pantheon is becoming. During early access, we're going to keep adding, we're going to keep polishing, we'll be listening to our players' feedback while we push Pantheon forward. So, what about content? What does early access include? On day one of early access, you'll have enough content to take you up to level 40. You'll be able to choose from 12 out of our 14 planned classes, 6 out of the 9 planned races, including basic character customization. You'll have 6 massive zones to explore. These filled with dungeons, rare spawns and rare loot, hidden treasure, new starting locations based on your character's race, a variety of NPCs and quests to discover, and more. Additionally, we have crafting professions working all the way to the current max level. We will have extreme climates and the ability to acclimate your character to those climates. We've improved the tactical combat experience and added several new, unique NPC behaviors and traits. We've also made improvements to the new player experience with better tutorial features, revamped quests to help you get your feet on the ground, guild support, and several other quality of life features. After Pantheon Early Access begins, our immediate focus will be on addressing any critical bugs and smoothing out the experience for our players. Once the dust is settled, you can expect a steady stream of updates similar to our current season's format, which will bring in new content and features regularly. This could be a new part of the world, new gameplay systems, a new class, a new race, or a bit of everything. We'll also have a quarterly roadmap starting in 2025, and in that roadmap, we'll break down what's to come in the future. This is the perfect time to remind you that any and all playable content will not be put behind a paywall during early access. You buy the game, and all the playable content during early access, including the full game at the launch of Pantheon Rise of the Fallen, will be available to you. After Pantheon's full 1.0 release, we'll carefully consider the best way to continue delivering new content and features to our players. Our journey to this point has been long and challenging, but we are incredibly proud of the progress that Pantheon has made over the past couple of years. Pantheon has thrived because of its amazing, passionate community, and we look forward to growing that community significantly during early access. We are truly grateful for your patience, your support, and all of the invaluable feedback that you've given us over the years. Our commitment to making Pantheon remains unwavering. As always, onward and upward, everyone. We cannot wait to see you in Terminus.
Awesome. Awesome sauce. I wanted to watch that a second time where I wasn't, had my head down taking notes and stuff. Anyway, we'll just see how it goes. So, Taryn, you are the best. You've gifted 6 subs to the channel. I appreciate you immensely. Thank you. And I'm sure Gudo Gaming, who has been here a number of times, will appreciate that gifted sub. Terry, I assume you watched the premiere live viewing of that video. Any thoughts on Pantheon? Let us hear them. Share them. What are you thinking? Oh, you know what? Do I have my sound on? And actually, let me switch this back to that. And we'll turn that guy off. I think I turned my sound down while that video was playing. Yep, I sure did. Because I'm smart. Sometimes I'm pretty smart. Oh, okay. Shh. Oh, yeah. Why am I heavy? Do I have a bunch of stuff? It seemed like I should be that heavy. Anyway, turn that fan over. It's hot in here. It's getting warm. Well, on a Pantheon's YouTube channel, they released the early access trailer. Some detail about early access, minus some, in my opinion, important detail. What's it going to cost people? They don't know the box price yet. You buy the box game, whatever, digital download for a price, and you get to play 24/7. Nothing behind a paywall, etc., etc. That was not what I wanted to do there, but it's fine. Anyway. Yeah, no spoilers for that for sure. I mean, there's essentially went probably over the stuff you may already know. How many classes are going to be in for early access, how many races, how many zones. I think it was key for them to say, if you buy the game for whatever the box price is going to be, which I think was a glaring omission. They should have included that in that video, but we'll know in a few weeks what that's going to be, apparently. And you'll just get to play the game and help test it in early access. I think the big thing was it's not a soft launch. It's going to be still a lot of testing, probably wipes. I'm almost guaranteeing there will be wipes. But that's just an opinion, and I don't know that to be certain, but probably pretty true. Anyway, that was a good video. Yep, I can all play with you. Yeah, I did too, Terry. I'm also a crackhead. I have 3 pledges and gave away 3 buddy keys to friends who I think one at least has committed to come in when they can on Saturday. So hopefully I get to play with him. The 2 others I've not heard back from yet. But anyway. All right, Corpse Twister, see you in a few. So, there's more than one crackhead here. Yeah, I wasn't really gonna do the 3rd, but when they lowered the price of the VIP pledges, I was like, well, I'm a supporter. I'm gonna support. I just hope that it all goes swimmingly. The game takes off and becomes a huge success. Yes, Buddy Key accounts do get access to early access. So that's cool and an awesome perk for, VIP pledges, champion. I think they even gave out Buddy Keys to some of the supporter pledges I thought I heard recently in their Discord channel. So they gave out even more Buddy Keys that weren't originally, part of that subscription. So that's kind of cool. I always forget the auto attack. What the heck? Yeah, right there with you. Yeah, and it's I just hope I didn't waste my buddy codes, because these are people I used to work with that we're friends. We're not talking to each other daily, but they're MMO players. They're a different generation. I'm a little concerned that the instant gratification style games that are out, that if they're into those, this may be not a game for them. But I'm hoping I didn't waste those buddy accounts. But I'm sure we can have some discussions with them about, making sure they get used. Anyway. Yeah, it's potential. I mean, one of them did get in when they first could, like they had that week that they could get in and play, the buddy code folks. And I think he played for like 15 minutes and had kind of the same experience I had when I very first started playing. And that was, I got killed 4 times in 10 minutes in the dark as a dire lord trying to make it to town with a rabid dust bat in my way. And that can be a little frustrating. No map, that kind of stuff. So, but once you get past that, you learn the lay of the land. It's not that big of a deal. And the deaths didn't cost you anything other than a little bit of time. Yeah, I agree. And I am a little concerned about that because, us old timers, we're not going to be around forever. And is there enough of us to keep this game alive? I hope so. But I think the tutorials may help. Oh, thanks for that Citrine gemstone. I need that. I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway. I think it might be, I think what I was going to say is, at some point, reevaluate the, how brutal the game can be at level 1 in the beginning, in the dark. I mean, how many people have sold their torch, either on purpose or by accident? And you can always buy one for cheap, but you don't know that until, you ask somebody or find a vendor somewhere. But anyway. So I think the tutorials hopefully will help that. I plan on just creating a new tune and keeping the tutorials on. I had turned them off just because, like, okay, well, all this I've kind of been through. But I do want to kind of test it as another level 1 tune and just keep them on and see if it's going to help kind of ease that entry kind of into the game. I suspect it will. And then there's supposed to be maps. I don't know if you're going to get one to start or it's something you have to find. But it won't be GPS. It'll just be, here's the landmarks, here's the map. I don't know where I'm at on the map. I got to figure it out by, looking around at the landmarks and see where I am. And I think that's all. I think it's all fine. I don't mind there not being a map because literally, you play for just a little bit, you kind of get where stuff is at. So, not that big of a deal. What's up, Gulo? Satarian spreading the love. What'd you think of the early access video, Gulo, while you're here? Curious about your thoughts on it. If you want to share, I'd love to hear it. And maybe these other people, 6, might like to know your opinion. I do. I gotta get rid of some crap. The bags are full. Oh, let me turn this back on so I can see chat. Yeah, I agree. The only thing I have said is for that video, it would have been nice to know, to be able to announce what the box price is going to be instead of, people who are interested and now have to wait a couple weeks to find out what that's going to be. Would have been nice to have it in the video. That's the only thing I would critique. I thought it was well done, short, sweet, to the point. Had a couple people say that here. I agree. Looked cool, can feel the passion behind the game. So overall, loved it. Just wish they would have included what's it gonna cost. It'll be a mere pittance of what we've all sunk into this game. I'd be in the, $30 to $50 range, I think. I think $50 is probably pretty standard, probably. And, something that isn't too hard to manage financially. $49.95. Ooh, one more low quality wolf pelt. I need. Sweet. Yeah, I think it's good. I think that would be a good. Where's this? Oh, I have it hidden. Because my thing's in the way. Oh, let's see. Can I grab it? Can grab it. Oh, I don't think I'm gonna keep those. Nope. So. Run out of room. Need more bags and/or boxes. Soon. No more room. Ooh, I got 3. Sweet. Sweet. I got a cool new skinning knife. Hey. Ooh, you got some bags? Corpse Twister? Nice. I'll stay right by the scavenger. One of the things Redbird Fun mentioned in his video is after EA, people will expect this kind of content pacing. I think that's fair. How long until we get 3 more zones after EA? Yeah, that part of the video where they mentioned a quarterly roadmap, I thought is awesome. They've done so well with the timelines and seasons. I think it's important from any kind of project to have those kinds of goals and be able to, keep up the pace. So I think the quarterly roadmap is good. What were seasons? Like 6 weeks, so it was a little bit. I was a little bit shorter time period, but I think quarterly would be fine. I think that's a good pace. And then 3 more zones after EA. So he said in the video, their first thing will be to make sure they iron out any bugs. And after the dust settles, work on content. So I think probably, in that first quarter, we'll probably see, if we would see a new zone every quarter, just thinking about a small independent team and their capacity to make it happen, I think that would be a good pace. If other people get the fact that, it's a small team, and if you're expecting something every few weeks, good luck with that. Anyway, I think the quarterly roadmap is a great idea, and if they can stick to that like they have the seasons, I think it would be good. Yes, Taryn, I kind of agree, but the fact of the matter is, you also need to keep people engaged and immersed and fans of your game. And if you don't do that, you'll lose people. So I think as long as you have a roadmap and it's something that you've decided you think you can do, I think that's what they need to do. And whether it was just put something out there, and try to stick to it. Yes, Corpse. I am Shamboozy. Here, do you have this bone necklace? I'll trade you. I'll trade you a couple bone necklaces for bags. You can wear one, sell one. I don't know how much they sell for. Probably not a ton, but something. And then, if I start making some tier 1 today, I'll give you a full set. Holy crap! Where'd you get all these bags from? You've been killing lots of force foragers? Yeah, I don't disagree with you, Tyrion, but we hope that they realize that, and many people probably will. There's going to be a fair amount who I paid $50, not realizing that the rest of us paid a whole lot more than that and have been a whole lot more patient. But they'll do it, and they'll be demanding for their $50. But anyway. Thanks, Splinter Wind, aka Corpse Twister. You're the best. I'm gonna make some armor. Reach out to you when it's ready to go. We'll walk around in our new tier 1 leather. I gotta do some work to make it happen. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Holy shamoly. That's awesome. Yeah, you gotta be super in tune with a small team. And very efficient. And I don't think they have a track record historically of being efficient, right? It's been a decade. The last year's been awesome. 8. If they keep that up, that kind of pace, I think good. But that's a question mark. I'm not going to do a ton of bag management now. I'm going to try and get a bunch of pelts. Oops, dadgummit. Oh, it's nice to have some space. Thanks, Corpse Twister. You're the best. Sell this crap. We need a crap ton of pelts. Yeah, same. I hope it goes as good as it can go. Cautiously optimistic. Oops, that's not what I wanted. I need to be over here. FYI, and I'm sure people know this, but little shout out to Gulo Gulo, who was last playing EverQuest 2. Nice. With the boys, I presume. I haven't played EQ2 in a little while. I always forget stuff like that, so if I don't do it, it's not because I don't want to. It's because I'm just old and forgetful. See how long it took me to remember to do it this time. Anyway. Oh, really? Cool. A little low with 121 tattered pelts. That's a pretty good start, Corpse Twister. Alright, Corpse Twister. Cool, appreciate that. Yeah, if I'm able to get there, I try to make some. I got a thing planned for the afternoon, whatever that means. With 8-ball. So I might be doing some cyberpunk after lunch. Probably do that in like a half hour and then get back on with cyberpunk. I think he's gonna DM me when he's ready, actually. So he was gonna show me some stuff with cyberpunk. Then I think we're planning on a shared stream at some point of SnowRunner. So I think I played SnowRunner on the Xbox. I've got to check that out. And I don't know when we plan on doing that shared stream, or probably shared stream better than collaboration stream in Streamlabs, but anyway. Sometime in the near future, we'll do that. That should be fun. Anyway. I think I might have them, Corpse Twister, but hang on to them. If I don't, I'll reach out to you. But I think I have, if not on this tune, I've got some on the other. So I think I'll have enough. I just have to do all the other parts of that one anyway. But those gems don't hurt to hang on to if somebody's going to do jewel crafting. I probably won't. I don't know. I haven't done much of that. I might give it a shot. We'll see. My head's swimming in all the other professions. Yeah, 121 pelts is a good start. That'll probably get you to the skill you need to make a full set of tier 1. Hopefully. And along the way, I mean, you can be making items and skilling up. you know, because they kind of step up from like the belt to boots, and then whatever in the chain of those schematics. But anyway, that's probably a good, you know, probably get to the skill level you need, which I think is 18 for in 18 in outfitting, and I think you need 24 in tailoring to do the last piece of tier 1 leather. Yep, I'll help you for sure. Heck, did I miss that? Oh, I get that frame back on there. I want that off. Wonder why it turns itself back on. Probably when I turn the camera off and back on, I bet it does it. Yeah. Oh, blam. Hello, click the button. What the heck? Let me see if 8-Ball has messaged me yet. Don't think so. Not yet. Somebody else messaged me. Yesterday. I missed it. Oops. I'm distracted. Oh, hold on. Turn that off so you guys don't have to see that chat screen. I don't think I have that quest yet. Nope. Hang on. Still close to 100 people on. That's cool.
for a Thursday. Oops. Wrong button. Mhm. I'm not being very efficient. Ooh, I don't feel like fighting you. No meat. I need some meat. And 2 more boars. 5% of the night completed. Cool. I should get back there before daytime and turn that in. Oh, where's the boars? Are you guys killing all the boars? I just need 2. For right now. It's gonna be daytime. That's alright, we'll turn it in later. Ooh, a large Asherite ore deposit. I'm taking it. It's all mine. Uh-oh. Am I gonna get stuck there? That's just goofy. Can't jump. Can't move. Dadgummit. Cursed Lash. Someday. Yep, it's daytime. Did I hit you or something? I guess I did. Get a few more pelts here. And then I'm going to break for lunch. Probably going to be playing some Cyberpunk sometime this afternoon. As soon as 8-Ball reaches out to me, he's ready. He's not currently online. We'll see if that happens. If not, if I don't hear from him, I'll probably do some more Pantheon. I really want to get some Tier 1 leather armor. But I've got a lot of work to do to get it. Skilling up and stuff else. We got 20 tattered. Probably gonna need a lot more. And I gotta check out SnowRunner. I'll probably be streaming that because, you know, I like simulators too. American Truck Simulator, Microsoft Flight Simulator, Euro Truck Simulator. I've not done Farm Simulator, not excited about that at all. But SnowRunner, which I think I played on the Xbox, I need to get on the PC and I'll stream that at some point. I don't know when. Soonish. SnowRunner's like if it's the game I'm thinking of that I did play on the Xbox. It's kind of a trucker game, but not really. But it's in that genre, so you can learn about it when I learn more about it, I guess, if you're into that sort of stuff. It might be a maybe Saturday thing. Oh, I got my 30 pelts. Sweet. Sweet. I probably need about 100 more. I might do some of that offline. It's kind of grueling to watch. It's a little monotonous. Anywhoozy. Megabytes, thanks again for the follow. I know you've been hanging out a good bit before you decided to smash that button. I appreciate it. Satarian, thanks for the gifted sub to Gulo Gulo. Much appreciated. I think I will camp at the center of town. Then I am out of here. We'll just be out of here right now. I appreciate y'all. Come back and hang out. I'll be back later tonight, this afternoon. I don't know exactly when, but if you follow me, you'll get those updates. Anyway, peace out.